Hey. Hey, you. Viewer. Halt. Oh, jeez. Ow, my knees. They hurt. They quake. This video contains huge spoilers for The Man with Many Copies, Alternate Timeline 1, Insatiable Hunger. Ugh, I am out of breath. You need to read the entire book first. It's over on Wattpad. My username is The Stopper. I think you can look up usernames. Anyway, I don't know. I have no clue. But this is the canonical ending of The Man with Many Copies, Insatiable Hunger. I'm just gonna say Insatiable Hunger. Please go read the book first. This contains a huge plot point that may very well give you a different view on the entire book, which is why I ask to go read it first. I say read it first, then view this, and then read it again to get a new view of it, because it changes the view of the book completely. But yes, please enjoy, leave a like, and hit the subscribe button. They all help me out a ton. So yeah, enjoy the prologue. October 11th, 1552. Hadrihorse's son was born and yet to be named. He had given his ship to his first mate on the condition he could be the captain one final time. So, he brought his son out to sea. He held him through the crashing waves, but as they approached the icy waters of Greenland, they had crashed. Hadri, his son, and his entire crew were lost under the frozen ocean. Hadri had stared up at the sun shining through the ice, seeing his son frozen within it, the cold freezing his very soul. He shut his eyes for what he thought the very last time. But then he woke up. He looked around, seeing nothing but white and some pink, misshapen thing in the middle of the area he was now in, as well as something that showed him a view from the ice. His son lay in front of him, crying, but it was quickly silenced. A booming voice came from above, somewhere beyond what he could see. It told him that he was in his son's mind, and that he was dead, but his son was not. What was this? Hadri asked, fear coursing through his very bones. I am the Watcher, here to bestow upon you a curse that has come to pass, the voice said. A curse, Hadri thought. He always believed that curses were nothing but a hoax said in the she shanties. What? He asked, not believing the voice. You have complete control of your son, but in 450 years, your son will be unearthed from the ice and taken care of by a polar bear. When he turns 14, you will only gain sustenance from eating creatures like yourself, whether they be human or demi-human, the voice said. What? I would never eat another. Oh, it wasn't a suggestion. You will have lost your mind by then, having to listen to a screaming baby for hundreds of years does wonders to your tiny brains. You don't have a choice. You will eat people. Nobody in this timeline will be able to stop you, as you are forever cursed to be what shall be known as the Insatiable Hunger. End of prologue. Wow. I wrote that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do. It took me, well, I wrote it in like an hour, if I'm being honest. And I wrote it like while writing chapter 2, because I'm like, well, let me do a little bit of that at the end of the story. This story has been one of... I hear ringing, I'm sorry. Has been one of my more horror-centric stories. If you do watch a lot of my videos and just listen to me on stream, I do love horror games. Like, they are my favorite series of games. Horror games, horror movies, horror TV shows. I'm like locked in. I'm locked in on like all of that stuff. And I mean, I watch Dead Meat. James A. Janice is like one of my biggest one of the... I don't know how to word it. He's like one of my biggest inspirations for writing horror stuff because of how much he loves horror. He's gotten my love. He's what gave me my love of horror. Well, even more. I'm just excited to watch his kill counts every Friday. But the art of The Hunger is made by D6L, or as they now go by on Discord, Diali. I gotta thank him so much. It's fantastic art. I mean, sure, it doesn't exactly look like how I'd imagine The Hunger to look like, but considering their art style, it does look like it looks great. This has been a long time coming. I started writing this book in like August. I mean, I took a lot of breaks in between. I mean, I wrote chapter 1 and then took a 3-month break in between chapter 1 and chapter 2. And it has been the book that has gotten the most of views and reads and likes. But yeah, tomorrow on the 16th, I will be making a kind of retrospective video. I call it a post-series video, because I'm like giving fun facts of how I came up with this and all of that. Kill names, that's a doozy. I get to insult all of my characters based on how they deceased. Unused stuff that I thought of but couldn't exactly put in there. But yeah, that's stuff for tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Please leave a like on this video. Again, read the book again. I'd suggest it, because now knowing that who the Hunger is and why it seems so sentient yet mindless, it helps. It certainly changes the perspective on how you view the Hunger as a monster, and I really enjoyed writing that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. So long. That's it. Goodbye.